So PMQs, this is the Beth's breakdown of PMQs. I'm not having a breakdown, I'm just trying to break it down for you.
But she's rather forgetting the 22 billion black hole that they left, that we had to deal with.
Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister is out of touch.
Three things I'd say. Number one, news was committed in the sense that it was the first time we'd seen the Prime Minister comment on the overnight tariffs.
Yes, I'm disappointed to see global tariffs in relation to steel and aluminium. But we will take a pragmatic approach. We are, as he knows, negotiating an economic deal which covers and will include tariffs if we succeed, but we will keep all options on the table.
The government not minded at the moment to put in retaliatory tariffs. Why? Because they'd rather talk about carve-outs and they hope that they might get a trade deal. So that's tariffs. Number two, Ukraine. The Prime Minister said that he was really pleased about the breakthrough in talks between the US and Ukraine. He's convening with international leaders at the weekend. So there's the two newsy bits. But on the bread and butter of Prime Minister's questions, I would say that that was one of KemiBadenoch's best performances yet, because she went back to the brass tacks of dividing lines on the economy, really putting Labour under the screws when it comes to that budget and all of the things that they have done that has left a lot of people who vote for them pretty unhappy.
This is a high-tax, low-growth, job-killing government. Will he use the emergency budget to fix the mess he's made? Council
tax, she brought that up. The government in some areas letting councils really lift council tax above 5%. She talked about rubbish piling up in places like Liverpool, Labour-led councils, and she said you vote Labour and all you get is trash like this guy's talking at the dispatch box. Well, that got her a laugh in the Commons, and I think I saw a KemiBadenoch beaming. Don't normally see that. So we're back to dividing lines. She talked about Labour being a high-tax, low-growth, job-killing government. Will any of that stick? We know that the PM and his Chancellor are going to have a bit of a sticky time later in the month when they do their spring statement, because we know that there are billions in welfare cuts coming. And that was the final thing in Prime Minister's questions coming from the PM's own benches, Richard Bergen, an MP on the left of the party, challenging him on welfare cuts.
Disabled people in my constituency are frightened. And they're frightened because they're again hearing politicians use the language of tough choices. And they know from bitter experience that when politicians talk about tough choices, it means the easy option of making the poor and vulnerable pay.
The party opposite left a broken welfare system which locks millions out of work. That is indefensible, in my view, economically and morally.
A sign, if you like, of the times to come for Keir Starmer, when he's going to get smashed up by